Check, check, check. Radio check. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, welcome back to another stream. How is everybody doing this Thursday afternoon, evening, night, morning, wherever you may reside? Alright, let's go ahead and acknowledge some of the people in the chat. It's always nice to start a stream and have people in the chat. We'll start off with One Shot. One Shot, welcome aboard. What's going on, my man? How you doing? Harry, hi, how are you? JSD, always a pleasure. JSD, welcome aboard. Well, look at this. ZZZ is in the house. Welcome, ZZZ. Carlos C, what's going on? How you doing, guys? How are you? Bell 525 Relentless, just in time. You got it, buddy. Welcome aboard. Welcome. Love the emojis too. All right, guys. Bell 525 says, hear you loud and clear. Roger. Yeah, that's how I start off all the streams. And actually, when I fly a real airplane, when I turn on the avionics master, especially if I've got another person with me, I do the check, check, check. I'm going to make sure that we're talking, that we can hear each other good. All right, guys. So here we are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It had a little update I think a few days ago, and I think there's another big update coming up for next week, so that's something to look forward to. And yeah, we're gonna just continue flying in this until everything gets ported over, or if we just say that's it for a little bit and jump back into 2020. All right, today's flight particular, guys. Our particulars for today's flight, we are going to be flying from Cancun all the way over to Houston. Flight time today 1 hour and 56 minutes, gate to gate 2 hours and 24 minutes. This is a real world flight operation. It is operated by Spirit. If you want particulars for today's flight, you go to Flight Radar 24 or Flight Radar 24. Or Flight Aware, and then it'll give you all the particulars for this route. I believe United Airlines flies this route as well with the 737 Max. Airborne Aviation is here. Welcome. Let me get my face on the stream here. Here I am, guys, in the flesh, and we're getting to rock and roll here. We are on Vatsim as well, and yeah, today's flight is going to be in the iniBuild A321neo or LXR. I'm not sure if I showcased this one just yet. I can't remember, but we're gonna give it another go, and we'll see how she handles. You got that right, or make a call for the radio check. Yeah, you got it, guys. 10 people in here, guys. You know what to do. Let's get 10 likes, and of course as many subs as we can. Now we're on that road to 1,000. I can't believe it. We've already hit 500, and actually 510 now. So yeah, I mean, if you're new to the channel, or if you're just lurking, or have just come in, please consider subscribing. We've got a good, and saying hi, of course. We've got a good bunch of guys in here, gals, and yeah, that's it. All right, so here we are on Vatsim. Let me just have a look. And you know what, might as well, we'll do a external walk around here. All right, default scenery for Cancun here. When we head over to Houston, I do have the FS Dream Team payware scenery installed from 2020. They've given you the option now to port it over into Microsoft 2024. So I have done that. Before the flight started, I actually jumped into that scenery, and it looked pretty good. So hopefully it'll work for us on the way over this afternoon. And yeah, and then for those of you that are or have NVIDIA graphic cards, there's just been an update for driver update for the card. So yeah, you can go ahead and do that at your convenience. All right. What's going on here? Hold on, sorry. You got that right. Make the car hubba hubba. Hobby or bush landing? You got it right. We're not gonna do no bush landings today. Okay, let's jump out here and we'll do an external walk around. Even though I've removed all the chocks and the covers, but we'll have a look here. Beautiful, beautiful rendition, beautiful graphics, beautiful. I love the way the engine looks. Really, really nice. So we're just gonna do a quick walk around here. Look at the leading edge of the wing. Make sure that there's no dents or anything that doesn't look normal. We'll do the same if we can not bump into that truck, I believe it is. Same with the winglet here. And do a quick visual where we jump in. Hunter is here. Hunter, what's going on, my man? What's going on? All right, so we're gonna come over here now to the tires, the brake assembly, the wheel assembly, and then all we're doing here, guys, is looking for the tread, making sure that we've got adequate tread, no bald spots, no blisters, no bumps, and then of course no oil spills, no hydraulic fluid, and all that sort of stuff, right? We want to make sure that none of the lines here are severed as well. We can take a closer inspection. Everything looks good, and yeah, we can come around here quickly, look at the fuselage, the elevator, just quickly, and then the horizontal stabilizer, rudder. Back here at the APU, there's no obstructions there. Same thing, quick walk around. Oh, Hobby and Bush are the Houston airports. You got a landing at Bush Intercontinental. Carlos, I got you now. Got you. Yep, that's indeed where we're going. Hunter is on the plane next to me. Nice. Hunter, I'll have a look. I did see an aircraft beside me, but it was there's no livery for it. But that's not our fault. It's the Vatsim, the model matching. FSTL, I think, is working on getting that all sorted out. So we're gonna just continue now with the walk around. Beautiful. So what do you guys think of the Spirit color here? Flying banana. Take a look. Look at the detail in this. Absolutely beautiful. And we've got the external power unit here up, and we are hooked up to the jet bridge. Perfect. Walk around is complete, and we'll jump in the aircraft. I'll read some more chats and then we'll get started. All right, so here we are on the flight deck, and we're gonna get ready to go here. All right, anything else in the chat? No. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to do my thing quickly here. I'm going to get things sorted and started, and we'll be on our way to Houston. Flight time just a little under 2 hours, 1 hour and 56 minutes. Again, gate to gate 2 hours and 24 minutes. And on behalf of me and everybody else, I welcome you all aboard. All right, so let's go up to the overhead. We'll do that one. That two on. Okay, there's the click. Going through some tests here. And let's go ahead and get that external power on. Here we are. We've got a little bit of life in here now. And we'll go ahead and start getting things prepped and ready for today's flight. So, first things first. Let us... Well, since we're up here on the overhead panel, let's just continue with getting everything set up here. So, adheres 1, 2, 3 aligned. We'll come down, get the crew supply oxygen on. Left fuel pump center. Right fuel pumps on. We'll come down here. We'll get the strobe and auto beacon light on. Nav logo, not just yet. Seatbelt sign, no smoking, and the emergency exits. Perfect. All right, so coming now over to our electronic flight bag. Nice, good thing to have. And it is SimBrief Navigraph integrated. So all you got to do when you start up for the first time is put in your SimBrief credentials. which is linked to your Navigraph, and it does everything. Once you do your flight plan in SimBrief, just make sure that you click the right aircraft, so it gives you the right information. So go ahead and click SimBrief here. SimBrief flight plan loaded, and these are the particulars for today's flight. We can come down here now to the ground. All right, yeah, so here's a little glitch here. If you press anywhere in here, it activates the windscreen there, the sun visor. All right, so this all looks good. We'll go over now to the payload, and let's import that from SimBrief. So we've got all the weights in, and since we are hooked up to the jet bridge here, let's go ahead and call GSX, and we'll just do boarding from here as well. Perfect, guys, perfect. All right, 7 people in here, 7 likes. Oh, look at this. We've got another subscriber, 511. Thank you so much for that. I did get the alert to work. I'm not sure why the alert didn't go off. Let me double check the alert here. Subscribers, test widget, subscribers. Yeah, so it should be working. But whoever's subscribed, thank you so much and welcome aboard. All right, back over now to, oh, look at this. The jet bridge is moving away. Interesting. How are my passengers? Maybe because I've already loaded it with the electronic flight bag here. Interesting. Anyhow, let's go ahead, and before I forget, I'm gonna just get the master started as well. We'll go down to the MCDU, program it quickly, and we'll be on our way. Well, look who's in the house. Adam is in the house. Adam, welcome aboard. Thank you so much. Welcome. We've missed you, Adam. Attach pushback? No, not yet. Waiting for your actions to open. Oh, maybe that's why it didn't. Interesting. So the gate pulled back, but my passengers are loading now. I can hear them. Let's go ahead and start this. The APU start, and then we'll come over here now to the MCDU and get this all programmed up quickly. Shouldn't take long, just because we've got everything set up through the SimBrief. I won't be flying. My game crashed. Oh no, Hunter. Well, it's probably the driver update. Did you update the driver? Guys, anytime you do a driver update, just restart your computer. For anything, I always do the restart. Hunter, I'm sorry. Yeah, I wish you could fly along. I'll wait for you if you want. I mean, or if you want to jump in Microsoft 2020. Holy smokes, look at this. My first, I can't believe it. My first donation, or my super chat or whatever. Yeah, we hit 500. So here we go. JST with the $10 donation, I guess you can call it. My very first one. I got to take a screenshot of that. Holy smoke. Thank you so much, JSD. Thank you. Much appreciated. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so now that's completely thrown me off. Let's go ahead now to the init page, and we'll do the init request. All right, so we're going to quickly look and make sure that all the particulars for the flight that is intended are in the MCDU. MMUN, that is the ICAO code for Cancun, to KIAH, which is the ICAO code for Houston. That all looks good. Our flight numbers are all in here. Cost index, today's cruise altitude flight level 320. I did look at that in the beginning, so that all looks good too. I will go ahead now and make sure that our IRS is aligned, and that looks good as well. We can go over now to the block fuel and the weights, and we'll get that all set and done too. GSX is still doing its thing, and we'll wait for that to load up too. I'm here, but Adam, what's going on? You're drinking today? Wow, look at this. Hunter McLeod with the $2 donation. Thank you so much, man. Christmas is coming early. Speaking about Christmas and the holidays, guys, check this out. Look at this. I forgot about it. Watch this, guys. Is it here? Boom. Now we're in the festive season. And let me see, did it come up on the overlay? It should come up soon. I'm going to double check. Hunter, thank you so much for the $2 donation. All right, let's see. Does it come up on the... interesting. It doesn't. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it is. All right, so there's a delay. So here we are to celebrate our festivities. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. First and second in here. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get these weights in and continue with the loading and the flight planning here. All right, so zero fuel weight, guys, 69,634 kilograms. We're gonna just round up, so we'll put 69.7, 69.7 slash, and then our zero fuel weight is gonna be 24.2. So let's just jump back over onto the MCDU here, get those numbers in. 69.2 slash 24. Oh, sorry, 69.7. 69.7 slash 24.2. 24.2. Perfect. We got that in there. We'll come around. We'll get our block fuel. Our block fuel is 9.8 or 9,830 kilos. So 9.8. Let's get that in there. Perfect. All right. We'll wait a few seconds for the calculations to get calculated and loaded. Yeah, so you guys like the Christmas lights? I was planning on doing it before, but I couldn't find a place that had them. And then today I was doing some tinkering with the flight sim before we started. It came to mind, so I started looking online for one, and this is the one I found. Actually looks pretty cool, kind of festive. Hold up, I'm going up the stairs to watch the stream on my TV. All right, Hunter. And I think the crash was a sign to watch it on my TV. Hunter, as you wish. I'll be here, and yeah, we'll fly along. All right, so let's go over to the flight plan page here and get the particulars in from this. Get it all loaded, and we'll be ready to go. All right, so departure as per SimBrief and as per my tablet here, which has Navigraph open. 12 right will be our departure, which is nice because it's not a long taxiway, or not a long taxi to the runway. And the departure is going to be the Nuseg 1, Nuseg 1 departure. That's it right there. We'll go ahead and insert that. And then our arrival into Houston later on today, we're anticipating or expecting runway 08 right, so we'll do the ILS 08 right. And the star, guys, star is the standard instrument arrival, is the Suli. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Oh, Seoul, sorry, Seoul. All right, let me double. Seoul 1 arrival, and the transition will be Kelp. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Insert. I want to make sure that there's no discons. Yeah, there's one right here, so let's go ahead and clear that. There it is. That all lines up. All right, that looks good. Perf. Now let's get the takeoff calculations, and then I guess we'll be ready to push start and get out. I am on Vatsim. Let me double check to make sure. We've got nobody in the immediate area, but Houston Center is up. So yeah, once we get over the open water there, we'll get in touch with Houston Center. Hopefully they'll still be up by the time we get there, and you know, they'll provide us some communication for our arrival. All right, hold on. What is this? Chat filter top message. Cool. All right. Okay, so whoops. Back over to the electronic flight bag here. We'll go to the takeoff page, And we're going to make sure that everything is set up correctly in here, so it'll give us the proper takeoff numbers. All right, so right here now it's saying runway 12 left. I actually selected 12 right, so let's go ahead and change that. Runway now has been updated. We are dry, so let's get the winds, outside temperature, and the altimeter. We can just sync it, and then whatever information was imported from SimBrief, that'll be displayed here. So guys, if you want to take a look, today winds are 070 at 8 knots. Temperature outside is a nice 25 degrees Celsius. I believe that's what, 77 Fahrenheit, along those lines. And then our altimeter, it is a 1019 hectopascals. And then this is our weights. We're going to be using the flaps 1 configuration. Let's go ahead and calculate all of this. It'll take a few seconds. And then these are our numbers. Flex temperature for today, guys, if we decide to flex it. Flex temperature means, guys, that we're going to derate the takeoff. We don't have to give it full power. The engines are only going to spool up to the necessary power required to take off. And it'll be like that. I usually force tow, guys, just because I don't have my throttles binded exactly as should. So I know with confidence that if I go full throttle or all the way to the firewall, you know, it'll give me the takeoff. But anyway, in real life, yeah, you can do these. They're flex temps, they're derated takeoffs, and the only reason they're done like that is just so it saves wear and tear on the engines. So flex temperature 43 degrees Celsius today. V1 is velocity 1, 160. That's quite fast. A VR 166, a V2 169. All right. So those are all our numbers. Let's go ahead and send this over to the MCDU. We've got the green bar there saying that it's complete. All our data now is in here, and you know, we just briefed it, so all we'll do is just confirm it, and here we are. Perfect. Takeoff data uplink. Perfect. Everything looks good. We can get the numbers in on the first officer side, flight plan on the captain side, and what are we squawking? Well, let me see if there was auto ATC. There was none. So squawking is 2000, and let's go ahead and turn that on. Turn that on, and we'll do this TARA, and that should. Oh, and it doesn't. Interesting. Standby. This should be, or maybe when we get airborne. Oh, auto. Okay, there it is. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with this panel here. It's a little different than what I'm normally used to seeing. Austin, welcome aboard. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you dropped a like. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you're on your way to work? Have a good day at work. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Look at this. We're already at 10 likes. Let's keep those likes coming. And of course, if you're new, those subscriptions. We're at 511. Let's try to get, well, at least 515 for today's flight. All right. All right. So this looks good. And we'll leave it like that. And, oh, actually, no, we'll go now to our radios, and we'll put in radio 1. Okay. Perfect. 228. All right. What is this? Zero fuel weight disagree. Confirm values. Why is that happening? FMG values. $69. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's double check that now. It's good to check it on the ground here before we take off. 69.6. Maybe that's it. 69.6. Stand by here, guys. 69.6. That's it. 6. And then zero fuel weight was 24 point. 2. All right. I'm still getting the let me double check the zero fuel weight now. Oh, 9.8. Yeah, that's right. 9.8. All right. I don't know. That might be a glitch, but everything else looks good here. So, Adam, you're drinking. What are you drinking today, Adam? Adam, it's all right. You know what? I mean, if you want to get your weekend started earlier, go for it. Just, you know, be responsible. All right, guys, stand by. I want to double check the weather here, and we'll be on our way. All right, so automated weather for Cancun this afternoon, 070 at 8 knots, 7 statute miles, scattered at 1,500, broken at 25,000, temperature 25, altimeter 17, temperature 25, dew point 17, altimeter 3008. Let's go ahead and get 3008. Confirmed. That looks good. And then we're going up to flight level 320. I don't have anybody here on ATC, so I'm just going to toggle it all the way up. Yeah, I guess we're good. Other than this value here, I don't understand what this is. Like, everything does look correct to me. Anyhow, we'll see. If anything happens, guys, as it does in some streams, we'll restart, you know. So, all right. Let's go ahead and call up GSX again and prepare for push. All right, let's get the APU bleed on, and we can come back now over here to the ground and get rid of all of this stuff. Actually, maybe they'll get rid of it. They as in GSX. Does anybody know how to acknowledge this? Oh, maybe I'll just go away. Guys, thank you so much for the first donations. I can't believe it. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated, JSD and Hunter. Yeah, my GPU is still hooked up. Ah, okay, so they're all gone. I put it on. Got you. All right, now we're ready to go. That makes sense. Oh, look at this, guys. It's quite hazy out. 25 degrees. Probably really, really humid there. I've never been to Mexico. Maybe one day. So you guys like the holiday lights, eh? The Christmas lights? That's pretty cool. Let me see. Are they? Yeah, they're. Oh, look at this. They're blinking too. Maybe I can. Oops. Move them down just a bit. All right. Just so it doesn't touch up on the. Oh, look at this. My chat. I wonder if my internet is no good, guys. I do apologize if you're getting a delay on the internet. Carlos C's loves them. Yeah, I like them too, right? All right, nose to the left, tail to the right. So here we are. We're all hooked up, and they've given us the command to release the parking brakes. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, very easy, guys, to start up the Airbus here. Just make sure that your APU is on. Your APU bleed is on. Actually quite slow for a push. And then all you got to do is come to the center pedestal here, put the ignition in the start position. We'll make sure that the engine instruments illuminate here on the display, and then very easy. Go ahead and toggle the switch. Toggle the switch that indicates engine 2. This is my preference of starting it. I usually start 2-1. Every airline has their own SOPs, standard operating procedures. And You know, some will start 1, then 2, or some will alternate after every so many hours. All right, so monitoring the displays here, guys. N2, we're looking for the N2 rise, EGT rise, and the N1 as well. Harry is here. It's me, Skymaster. It's all boys. Well, there you go. We're all in here, just the guys. You'd be surprised. There might be 1 or 2 girls in here. You know, AKA maybe relatives of mine. That's how far I'll go. That's as far as I'll go. Never know. All right, good engine start on the number 2, the right side. We'll wait, make sure that it gets stable. We've got the power available to us now, and then we'll go ahead and do the same with number 1. Head and starting number 1. N2 rise, EGT, N1 rise. This is a boys' night. You got it. Thursday night with the boys. All right, parking brake set. There we go. So let me tell you about these default aircraft in Microsoft 2024. They look really, really good. I still don't understand this message here. Got everything right. I am home alone for a couple of hours. Hunter, my man, Home Alone. Speaking about Home Alone, I gotta watch that. What is it called? Home Alone, right? I'm gonna watch that for the holidays. All right. We'll wait for the handoff here and configure the aircraft for takeoff, and we'll be on our way. There's the ground personnel. Let's see if we can there he is. Look at it from the first officer side here. All right, there's the wave off. We can wave to him. He's got the pin. We're good to go. We'll make sure that he gets out of our way, but by the time he does that, or by the time we get the aircraft configured for takeoff, he'll be gone. All right, so auto brake set to max, spoilers in the arm position, and flaps set to 1. Perfect. And we've got nobody in front of us. Let's go ahead and arm our predictive wind shear as well. Predictive wind shear is on 2. We can go ahead and put the ignition to the normal position. Go ahead, nobody's here. We'll get the strobe lights on and the taxi light. APU bleed can come off. And I think we're good to go, guys. What's my favorite Christmas movie? I've got a few. Home Alone is one of them. Home Alone, Die Hard. I mean, we can get in a whole debate if Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I believe it is. A Christmas Story is good. There's a whole bunch. All right, we're gonna just double check, make sure that nobody is around here. We're good. Clear left, clear right, and let's go, guys. So, parking brake off. We'll give it some throttle here. We'll get rolling. We'll tap the brakes. All right, power to idle. Tap the brakes. We've got good brakes, and we'll continue. Actually, we can call up now for our just our instructions here. So, all right. Cancun traffic, Spirit Wings 510, taxiing to runway 12 right via apron Charlie, holding short 12 right, Cancun traffic. Nice and easy here. We'll go nice and slow. So we did just have an update with the NVIDIA drivers, and sorry to say, but it reset everything for me. It reset a whole bunch of stuff on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So it put it back in DLSS or DLSS, I think it is. Put all my AI traffic back in. So I had to go and get that all sorted out. What about the one with the little boy who wanted a... That's the one, A Christmas Story. That's one of my favorite ones. But, I mean, the whole, you know... I love that one. Yeah, the kid wanted a Red Rider. Red Rider. Exactly, yeah. I don't want to say it just in case. Like, I mean, I don't know how YouTube is thing. But I loved it. I was a kid when that came out, so... All right, tap the brakes. Watch our ground speed here. We're good. The rudders are a little sensitive, even though I tried dampening them. I tried fiddling around with the sensitivities, but they're still quite sensitive. Look at this, guys. 15 of us in here. Let's get at least 15 likes, guys. And if you're new and lurking or just not chatting, please consider subscribing. Help us grow the channel. All right, so this line here, guys, is the hold short bar. We're gonna go ahead and hold short. Take a quick look on the outside. There's nobody visual, nobody on the end of the runway here. I'm not sure why there's two windsocks side by side, but anyway, we'll take it. And just gonna go quickly on Vatsim radar, make sure that I don't have anybody coming in, which I do actually, so we're gonna get going before they come in, but they're not on final, they're just in the area. So Cancun traffic, Spirit Wings 510 lining up runway 12 right, northbound departure, Cancun traffic. All right, it's good. Go ahead and get our lights on. Lights, camera, action, guys. Transponder is on. Get her lined up here. 12 right, visually confirmed. Perfect. So we've got the winds. You can see the windsocks. Winds are coming from the left to the right. If there were any more stronger, then we'd just give it a little aileron into wind. Cleared for takeoff, says Hunter. Runway 12 right. All right, thanks so much for that. So runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Spirit Wings 510 or 510. All right, guys, you ready? I'm ready. Let's get out of here. So throttle up to 50%. We've got a quick spool on the engines. Let's hit that chrono, and we're togaing. All right, a Mantoga SRS, a runway heading auto throttle blue. Takeoff thrust is set. Takeoff inhibited. Airspeed's alive. 100 knots checked. V1. Rotate. Nice and easy off the runway here. V2. Positive rate. Gear coming up. Pitch the nose up. And here we go, guys. I apologize for the fastness of the panning. All right, reaching up that limit here. Let's get the flaps up, and we'll continue that climb. Like a bat out of hell, guys. Look at the rate of climb here. Quite impressive here. All right, let's go ahead and get the climb thrust set. Bring this down. All right, climb thrust is set. We can pitch the nose forward here and start our left turn. Take a look. And we can just engage the autopilot here. Can appreciate it from the outside. Look at this, guys. Doesn't that look like snow on the ground there? Yeah, I don't know what that was. 510 contact departure. Over to departure. Spirit Wings 510. All right, let's have a look here. I believe there is a speed restriction. Yeah, there is a Ooh, look at this. So it looks like I have no fuel on board. Fuel. Uh-oh. Fuel on board 57. Let me see. Then an error. Oh yeah, I don't have enough fuel, guys. I don't have enough fuel. Why didn't it load my fuel? Darn it. Why didn't it load my fuel? Wonder if I can do it now. I'm gonna have to go back. Payload. Apply load. Let me see. That now? Now it gave me even less. There's always something. Apply load. Instant. Okay, now it did. Now it gave it to me. Nothing to see here, guys. Nothing to see. We just did a little bit of airborne refueling here. We called in one of the Spirit Wings airborne tankers. Negative on the emergency. We've got it all sorted out here now. All right, level at 4,000, and that's just because we've got an altitude restriction here. Once we get past the point, we should be able to climb up to a higher altitude. We can take a look at the beautiful scenery below. All right, guys, 10 likes. Let's get those likes up. And of course, the subscribers. All right, we want to make sure that our track is good here. And indeed it is. So we've got one more waypoint now. Once we cross this waypoint here, we can continue our climb. In the meantime, we can enjoy some of the scenery here. Looking pretty good, guys. Looking pretty good. I am drinking tea today, guys. Black tea. Someone sub. 511 now. We'll get him. We'll get him. All right, I'm going to monitor this. I want to make sure that the... Yep. So, indeed. So, thrust climb now is set. The engines are spooling up. And the VSI here is climbing. Perfect. All right, quick after takeoff checks, guys. We're still in daytime, so I'm just going to go ahead and get things all sorted out right now, or cleaned up. Landing lights can come off, and we'll hold off on the seatbelt sign until we get up a little higher, but we'll just confirm that the gear is up and locked. It is. Spoiler now can come to the off position. Flaps are up as well. We can call it a after takeoff checklist is complete. Guys, I'm still in shock, you know, my first day with the donations or the super chats. Sorry, just responding to a text here. What are y'all having for dinner? Me, it's chicken and sausage gumbo. Ooh, that sounds good. I actually did steak again, ribeye steak, but I split it with my wife. Just one big steak, and I did a tomato and mozzarella cheese salad. Hunter says, Spirit Wings 510, contact center 132.2. Probably not the correct frequency, but go with it. Roger. Spirit Wings over to center 132.2. Thanks, Hunter. Speaking about that, let's go ahead and take a look at the Vatsim radar here. Guys, if you want to if you want to follow along on the flight with the Vatsim radar, you can spot me. I'm just north of Cancun now. You can click on the aircraft and then it'll give you the particulars of my flight, which should be relatively close to what I've got on the overlay. Overlay is the bar up on the top. So you guys are wondering. I'm not sure why my MMUN is sitting kind of low there, but... Steak sounds so yum, right? How long is the flight? Asks Harry. Harry, flight is 1 hour and 56 minutes. Gate to gate, 2 hours and 24 minutes. How sweet that was. Skymaster 1. Oh, it sounds like a great dinner. NKS 510, you on frequency? Negative. So what was the frequency here? 32. Oh, I don't even know how to dial it in. Let's see. 132. Oh, that didn't get it all. 138.2. So 1, 2, small. All right, that's easy enough. Swap it over. All right, cool. It's a big affirmative, Mr. Hunter. I'm on frequency. What happened to Chase? Where is Chase? Hunter play ATC controller, right? All right, above 10,000 feet, guys. Let's go ahead and get the seatbelt sign off as well. There we go. All right. Chase is busy. Yeah, I just remembered. Oh, guys, can you do me a favor in the chat? Can someone just put in exclamation Discord? I updated it today, so it should actually give you the whole link. It should give you the whole link to join the Discord. Guys, if you haven't joined the Discord, please consider joining that as well. We're trying to get that to grow too. Chase is always busy. He is. All right, let's see if it'll come up. Yes. Perfect. All right. Well, there you go, guys. If you want to join the Discord, you can do it. I'm going to try to get Nightbot to do different things now, just because I've got moderators in here. Yeah, I'm gonna reconfigure Nightbot probably over the weekend. You know, like to display other things like computer specs and that sort of stuff. JSD, you're getting Discord? Welcome to Discord. All right, nice and quiet. Board Spirit Wings. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm kind of getting worn out with all the Airbus. I love Airbus, but I want to get back into the Boeing aircraft. So maybe for the next stream, I might actually be back in Microsoft 2020. I'm missing the iFly. The iFly, the PMDGs, and of course the freighter version of a PMDG 777 is coming out. I believe it's coming out tomorrow, so I might pick that up. And for our celebration flight this weekend, we're gonna try to make our way back up to Denver now, and then from Denver we're going to do a flight from Denver to Hawaii this weekend. So if I do decide to stream tomorrow, we're going to stream the leg Houston to Denver. And if I don't, then I'm deadheading to Denver. I'll deadhead to Denver, and then Saturday or Sunday when we do the flight, we'll do the Denver to Honolulu. And then I still haven't decided on the aircraft yet, guys. Oh. It'll either be the PMDG 777, maybe even the freighter version. We'll take some freight over to Hawaii, or the A330. Actually, if it's the A330, then I'll do it in Microsoft 2024. Stand by here, guys. Just responding to an email here. All right. So we'll quickly monitor our Vatsim radar here and make sure that we're not talking to anybody yet. It's not going to be long before we're in Houston's airspace. Houston's frequency is 34,425. 34,425. Let's dial that in, and we'll keep it on standby. 134. Right. Just keep that on standby. Cool. Carlos, I just got my tail wheel endorsement in career mode. Nice, congratulations. I haven't done any of the career mode. I've got to look at that. We got to do some general aviation flying. Oops. Sorry, guys. Kind of messed this up. I think I did something to the chat here, the chat filter. Let me see if I can correct that. Live chat. TA is here. Welcome aboard, TA. All right, I think I messed up my hold on, let me just back out of that and go back in. So, you know, because I hit 500 subs here, things are a little different now. I'm just getting used to them. All right, okay, so chat is back. TA in the house. Good day to you, sir. How you doing? I am saving for the jet endorsement, says Hunter. Wow. I didn't even know you could save for those. TA in the house. TA, what do you think of my Christmas decorations here? Or holiday decorations, whatever you want to call it. I call it Christmas decorations, but what do you think of the sparkly lights there? All right, guys. Everything's going good. We're purring along here. 40 nautical miles now to the top of ascent. Climbing nice and steadily here at 1,300 feet a minute. Everything's nice. Engines are spooled back. Nice, easy climb. Which is good, you know what? Because it's a passenger comfort. I'm gonna go ahead to the wings. Wing view here. Not really much to see. Take a look at the flight deck, or sorry, not the flight deck, but the cabin here. Got some in-flight entertainment. Well, a couple of lavatories halfway through. Might as well walk all the way back. 3-3 seating configuration, guys. A321. This is the longest, biggest version of the narrow-body Airbus family aircraft. So yeah, so that's why you've got the lavatories in the middle here. The emergency exits are in different places. More seating, of course. Yeah, it's just stretched out longer. Perfect. Walk all the way up to the front. Notice how the cabin sounds change. Get closer to the wings and the engines. Right. And then we've got a forward lavatory, toilet, washroom, and then the forward gap. All right, since we didn't open up the door here, I'm just gonna jump right in. There it is. TA, I'm doing well. How's everybody else doing? How are you doing? What'd you all have for dinner other than Carlos? Who's mentioned it? Was it Carlos? Someone mentioned a good dinner. Oh, it was Bell 525. All right, guys. Step over to the first officer side here for a little bit, and we'll monitor everything. Nice and easy, guys. Like I said, I'm getting tired of the Airbuses now. I need a break. Yeah, sorry, my apologies, Carlos. Yeah, it was Bell 525 who had the gumbo. And then you commented on my steak being good. Steak was good, guys. I'll put a picture in the Discord. TA is asking Spymaster, named Skymaster, do you eat deep fried sushi taco? Never, no. How is it? I'm not a big fan of sushi. Jade Dover Elevators in the house. Welcome, welcome aboard. Skymaster, is there a website for Vatsim, or I need to download it on Microsoft Store? No, there is a website. You'll create an ID, Jade Dover Elevators. You'll read and accept a term of agreement. You might have to do a couple of quizzes now, just so you make sure that you've got a general understanding of how to behave and to follow rules once you're inside. Then they'll create a login for you, an ID, and then you'll just download vPilot. It's called vPilot. It's a connector. I might actually make a tutorial on how to get started. If not, go on YouTube. There's tons of them out there. They'll help you get started. So yeah, you download this vPilot. It's a third-party app, or I think it's actually part of Vatsim. And it's a connector. It'll connect you onto the network, and it's all free. All the entertainment is here. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. After about 40 hours, I came across my first career bug doing a VIP mission, and then the passenger was glitching through the plane and I couldn't move. Lol. Yeah, you know what? Every day that I'm on Microsoft 2024, I find something that's a little buggy all the time. But they're gonna work it. They're gonna fix them all. As long as they get reported, the bigger bugs get reported. I believe they're going to be pushing out a big update soon. That's what I've been hearing on the forums. So, but thank you for that, Ollie. TA says I'll put my dinner in the Discord too. Cool. I'll see it. Bell 525 Relentless says, me too, let's stay with Boeing for a while. Yeah. So the thing with Microsoft 2020, I'm thinking about getting that Rex Atmos, and it's just filters. I think we might get the sky to look almost as pretty as it does in Microsoft 2024. So, and it's relatively cheap. So I'm thinking about picking that up, and then when we get back in for our next streams, yeah, I really want to get back into some Boeing aircraft. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that in the next coming weeks or maybe month, we'll get some of this payware scenery and aircraft that we've purchased with Microsoft 2020 ported over, optimized, and ready to go in Microsoft 2024. Hunter says my dinner is on the Discord. All right, Hunter, I'm going to have a look in a few minutes. Harry says I follow you on Discord. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, just ask Nightbot now. I've got it all set up. So exclamation Discord. It'll give you the link, and then you guys can join the Discord through that. Or if you look at the top of the channel description, I've got it linked there as well. So yeah, we're trying to get that to grow too. So if you guys want, join the Discord. We have a pretty fun time in there. TI's Aviation is here. Hello, hello, welcome to the channel, TI. Or Tia's, if I'm saying that wrong. Oh, you just subbed? Thank you so much. Welcome. I'm not sure why the alert never went off. I had it reset, and maybe I kind of messed it up. But I do appreciate that, guys. Yeah, I'm looking at the test Actually, I can go ahead and hit the test. That's just the test, guys. Yeah, it is working. I'll look into that again and see if I can get that all set up right. But welcome to the channel and thank you so much for subscribing. No problem, just trying to help the community. You got it, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Look at this, 14 of us in here. Let's get as many likes as we can. TA says, okay guys, I gotta go. Soon I'll be able to stay longer. All right, TA, thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, same with you, Jade Overs. Polka is in the house. What's going on, Polka? Welcome to the stream and the channel, and thank you so much for dropping a comment in here or a question. What is it? What GPU do you have? Because I have a 380 and my Microsoft 2024 was laggy and graphics looked bad. Really? So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get Nightbot to add the computer specs as well. But my computer specs are linked to the top of the channel, and you can have a look, and you can see them up there. If not, I'll let you know right now what I've got. All right, so my computer specs, guys, like I said, it's linked in the description at the top of the channel. I'm using an AMD Ryzen 7 700 or 7800X 3D CPU, 8-core processor at 4.20 gigahertz. And my motherboard is the Gigabyte X670 Gaming X AX version 2. GPU, guys, is the Gigabyte 4070 Ti Super, and then I've got 32 gigs of RAM, and I can't remember the RAM. And I've got 4 hard drives. So GPU is the 4070 Ti Super. The 380 should be running it good. What kind of CPU do you have, Puka? The 3080 is still relevant, still good. The thing with this flight simulator, guys, is you need a good internet connection. You need a strong internet connection. TY? Gotcha. All right. TY Aviation? Or TY? TY or TY? Okay, TY Aviation. Got it. Thank you so much for the subscription and welcome. Welcome to the channel. Guys, we're on that road to 1,000. 512. Let's get at least 3 more subs for today. And then, of course, the weekend celebration stream. Puka says AMD Ryzen 7 5800 8-core processor. It's good. It's good. Should be good. You know, you might... I know some people... Did you have trouble installing it the first time around? Microsoft 2024? I mean, like, everybody got caught the first day with the install interruptions and, you know, everything was a mess. But I did read, Puka, is if you delete what you have and then reinstall, do a fresh install, some of these bugs you might be experiencing will be gone. Because everything else looks good. Like your processor looks good, your GPU is good. Hopefully you have a good internet connection as well. That's my recommendation to you. If it's, I mean, if you're getting a, you know, lag or messy stream once in a while, and then, you know, just, I don't know, look for driver updates, or you might have to revert on one of your drivers. But if not, if it's constantly happening, make sure your internet connection is good. Make sure that you've got, you know, like adequate data that you can pull. And yeah, just fresh install. Followed you on Discord? Right on, Harry. Welcome to the channel. Or welcome to the Discord. Yeah, Puka, I hope I helped you out, and I hope you sub and hit that bell notification for future streams. I'll be more than happy to help you out. If I can't find the answer for you right away, I'll I'll do my best to find out somehow. Hunter says, I have an AMD Ryzen 7 3700X AMD RX 6700 XT and 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, and it works good, right, Hunter? Guys, you know, there's people that are playing it on an Xbox. Like, I don't know the specs of an Xbox, but most PCs, you know, are the same as Xbox or better in most cases. So well, you know what, this flight deck is awfully quiet. Quiet as in like the sounds. So quiet up in here. Let's have a look at the Vatsim radar. I don't think it'll be long now until... Oh, here I am. Okay, let me refresh. I don't know why my aircraft is pointed. No, it's on track. All right, it looks kind of wonky on Vatsim radar. It looks like I'm heading in a different direction. If you guys want to track me on Vatsim radar, it's NKS 510. NKS 510. If we look at our navigational display here, the ground speed 430 knots. Winds are nice. They're good. We do have a crosswind, guys. You can see as depicted here by the arrow. So we've got the winds coming in at this direction from the top left, so to speak, to the bottom right. Quarterly crosswind, only 39 knots. It's not anything bad. Runs 1440p medium setting and getting about 45 to 60 FPS. Next thing I want to upgrade is the CPU. Yeah, I can't believe you're getting that many. Oh, well, medium settings is okay, but you're getting good frames. I want to buy a 1440p monitor, a 2K monitor. I think my PC can handle it. It's just, I don't know, I pause because I like the performance that I'm getting now on the 1080p monitor. So I don't know how much of a degradation I'm going to get on a 1440p, but it is the next step. Hopefully Santa will buy me one for Christmas. Three more, guys. Can we get 3 more subs on this beautiful Thursday? Where's Adam? I hope Adam is enjoying his Thursday drinks. Hunter says, I have a 4K, but with medium setting, it would probably explode. Right? Well, a lot of people don't know. I mean, you know what? Even when they benchmark the cards, guys, benchmarking the cards, you know, they put a card up against another graphic card, and then they'll benchmark. They'll give you like the values or the performance values and grades per game, per card, and then they'll compare it to another card, and then they've got it set up in 1080p, 1440, and 4K. I mean, everybody wants to do 4K now, right? But I understand that you're going to get a a loss in frames for getting that 4K quality. Hunter says Santa is real, right? I believe in Santa. Santa, also known as, I don't know, relatives, friends, family. Bell 525 Relentless says, why does career mode in 2024 have you getting your PPL by only doing a pattern at the airport? Just one. And that's for them being realistic, right? I mean, even, you know, you know, with this career mode thing, I know a lot of people are excited for it and they like it. It's just, it's not, I'm not interested in it. Just because I did real life training and I don't know. There's a lot. You have to do a lot to even get your PPL. There you go, Harry. Santa is real. Yeah, we're going to try to get into that holiday spirit, guys. I've even got the lights, which are pretty cool. Up on the top of the stream here. St. Nicholas. You got it, guys. Speaking about Christmas and holiday and all that sort of fun, good stuff. How about the weather, guys? How is the weather like in your parts of the neighborhoods or in your areas? Because I'll tell you, the weather here in southern Ontario, Canada, it's quite cold and windy today. Originate in Turkey. Nice. All right, we're already at 15 likes, guys. Let's keep those likes coming. Just on the edge here of Houston's airspace. I don't know why it's got me vectored around like this. So yeah, so I'm going out west and then I'm going to cut back up north. So once we get to this point right up in here, then we'll be in their airspace. I don't know why it drew it like this. Maybe it's like that in real life. I should have cross-referenced it to the actual flight plan. Guys, you can see the actual flight plans that these aircraft have flown on Flight Radar 24 or Flight Aware. And if you don't like the SimBrief flight plan, you can always use the real world one. As long as you've got Navigraph or you've got your charts all updated. Hunter, you okay? Hunter's home alone. Puka, the thing is, I refunded it and I got 2021. Kind of regret it. That's okay. You can repurchase it. I don't know what the obligation is or the term for you returning it is, but you can repurchase it. No regrets. Don't regret it. As long as you can repurchase it. I've done that in the past with P3D, guys. I owned P3D in the past. Lockheed Martin has it has a refund policy. But yeah, you can repurchase it. I just repurchased it. I think the second time around, their policy was if you purchase it a second time, then it's non-refundable, which is fair, right? I mean, it is software. But Puka, don't regret it. Just rebuy it. I hope you've subscribed to the channel. I do appreciate your chats in here. Yeah, it's so expensive though. It is. Yeah, I bought the standard version, as I did with Microsoft 2020. Standard version, and yeah, for this one it was a little bit more than what I paid for Microsoft 2020. It was, I think, $102 or 101 and change Canadian. I mean, but that also has to do with our dollar being so low, so I can't blame anybody for that. $100 standard version. The only thing that I was sad about, I really wanted the Boeing 787. I know there's mods to it, but they put it up in a tier that's like two up. So there's premium, no, sorry. So there's standard, deluxe, premium deluxe, or something like that. I can't even remember the tier system. But anyway, they put it up, and I wasn't going to pay another $100 just to get this default aircraft. My thinking was, I'll just wait until some third-party developer makes a proper A380, and then I'll pay the whatever $80 for that. Now I know with different tiered versions of Microsoft Flight Simulator, you do get more stuff. You get more airports. You do get more aircraft. You get more general aviation aircraft. I mean, you just get everything. But everybody's different. For me, I just wanted that one aircraft, and I thought it wasn't. I couldn't justify it. But still happy with the standard version here. Pereira is in the house. Welcome, Pereira. How's everything? Bell 525 Relentless says minus 14 or 58 degrees. I'm telling you, I was talking to my wife earlier today, and I was just like, wow, you know, it's like winter is here. Just like that. What happened with this guy, Puss Jr.? I didn't even see him before. Now, I'm not sure if Nightbot unintentionally banned you, or sorry, timed you out, but anyway, I didn't see you in the chat. Hunter says standard, deluxe, premium, deluxe, and aviator. Yes, that's that one. So the Boeing 787 is in premium deluxe. Thank you so much, Hunter. All right, we got another subscriber. It's unfortunate that my alert is not going off. I do want to acknowledge you publicly, whoever is subscribed. But welcome aboard. I think it might have been you, Puka, but thank you. Thank you so much, and welcome aboard. Push Jr. is John Cole. John Cole, take it easy, buddy. I'm not ignoring you. I didn't see you. I didn't even see you in the chat. We're not ignoring you. Guys, come to Portugal. Sunny today in winter using a t-shirt. Oh, I'd love to. Maybe in a little bit. I'll come in, you know, come for another vacation. Yeah, I heard. I've got relatives. I've actually got friends. People that I've worked with in the past, young people too. They're not even that old. They just retired, bought a house in Portugal, sold everything here, took their savings, and they're in Portugal, and they're posting. I mean, I've got friends on social media, and yeah, it's nice. Hopefully, it'll be me too someday. Not quite yet, but someday. Buy a nice place in Portugal. Whew. I would love to. Hunter says, I went expensive for Microsoft 2024 and got the Aviator Edition, which is 293 Canadian. Insane. I know. I heard. Wow, look at this, guys. We're at 513. 2 more for 515 on that road to 1,000 subs. All right. It's not going to take long now until I get pinged by the controller here. We're just edging on his airspace. It's not going to be anything like, I mean, once we establish communication, he might give me a transponder code. And yeah, we still got a ways way to the coast of the United States here. Airborne now for 42 minutes almost here, guys. Flight time is 1 hour and 56 minutes. So a little over an hour left, which is standard. I mean, we usually do between 2.5 and 3 hours during the week. Super Damon James is in the house. Welcome back. Headed up to Montreal end of next week, hoping the weather clears by then. Nice. That sounds really cool. Yeah, usually we go to Montreal right before Christmas, my family. I don't know if we're going to have time to do it this year. But yeah, Montreal, guys, downtown Montreal during, or sorry, you know what? Let me rephrase that. Old Montreal during Christmas time, during the holidays is just, it's nice. It's picturesque. You know, if you guys want to Google it, just Google Old Montreal Christmas time and you'll see, or you just go on YouTube. YouTube, there's a lot of people doing their walking videos and you get a chance to see it. But Montreal is a fantastic place. Montreal, Quebec City, they're all nice. And they've got that European vibe to them. Weather changes a lot here. Tropical fruits like a Brazil origin are able to produce here. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I've been there. I've got family that live in Portugal. Yeah, and they're growing like lemons and all sort of stuff that you can't really grow here in Canada. Puka says the taxi line sucks on Microsoft 2020. Do you know how to make them better? There might be a mod for it. Just go to flightsim.to. Flightsim.to, guys, has a lot. It's all like freeware. I think there's payware stuff in there too, but it's kind of like your one-stop shop for Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you're looking for a mod, a paint, a livery, a paint scheme, like airport scenery that's free, all that sort of stuff, you'll find it in there. So that's my first suggestion, is to go and look in there, flightsim.to, Puka, and then if not, there might be a payware version for it. But there are mods that you can buy that make things better. Like I said, for me now, I'm looking at Rex Atmos. It changes the colors, the filters. It's only like $15 US. So for me, it's probably going to be like $30 just because our dollar is so bad. I'm joking. It's not going to be that much. But yeah, it's, you know, you buy that, you get those filters installed, and, you know, it'll make the sim look prettier. Hunter, contact Houston Center, 134.425. Roger. Let me see where we're at now. Just on the edge. I'm going to wait for the ping. Double check here. 134.425. 134.425. All right, we're going to start turning now. Right turn heading up north. We now have Mango's coffee and trying cocoa. It sounds amazing. Amazing. I love that. I mean, I've been to Portugal numerous times, and every time I go, it's always a good time. Super Damon James says, yeah, pretty cool cobblestone roads and all. Yeah, especially in the winter, if you're into that winter vibe scene. My family's gone up there once, and we got hit with a snowstorm when we were up there. It actually started snowing when we were walking in that old Montreal, and it just, yeah, I mean, it felt straight out of like a book. It was amazing. Harry says windy. Yep. B Hart is here. Welcome, B Hart. Welcome. How are you? Yeah, we don't need any more mods, guys. We're pretty beefed up with mods. Call me Lexon in the house. Welcome. How are you? Welcome aboard. Hey, man, you're flying to my airport? Right on. There you go. Good old Houston. I did put the payware scenery. I do own the payware scenery for Houston. FS Dream Team. Very easy. They've actually updated their installer. All you got to do is switch over from the MS 2020 store to the Microsoft 2024 store, and you just click update. Anything that you own that is registered with them, you just scroll down and update them. The big one that most people use from FS Dream Team is the GSX Pro. GSX Pro, guys, that does all the ground handling, the pushback, passenger loading, the sounds, the catering, the luggage, the handling of the luggage, and I think even now they do the tank change, the water change for the toilets, which is pretty cool. Call Me Lexon says, how far out are we? We are... What are we at? 1 hour and 7 minutes out. Sorry, guys. My brain's not working good today. 1 hour and 7 minutes out. 452 nautical miles to destination. And actually, now we should be talking to the center. Yeah, we're in the airspace. They never pinged us. 134425. I'll go ahead and give them a call. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if my radios work. If anything, I'll just have to disconnect. No, I got it. Oh, they just got off. I just got... All right, we have no traffic. Let me refresh this. No, they're still here. Why isn't it showing up on my V-Pilot? Interesting. I wonder if there's a delay. So V-Pilot, guys, V-Pilot, any center that is up, any traffic frequency or air frequency that is up will be displayed with the frequency code. For some reason, it's not showing up, but on Vatsim radar, even when I refresh it, okay, now it's gone. All right, so we've got nobody. Got nobody to talk to. So I'll just go back over to Unicom and we'll just continue to do our things, guys, which is not a problem. You know, it is the dinner hour, especially now. People that are residing in Houston, I believe they're 1 hour back. So 6:30 dinner time Thursday night. Not valid, no kidding. One, two. Oh. All right, back over to Unicom. And guys, if you take a look here at the navigational display here, at the very top, just underneath the compass rose here is the top of descent, a little over 240 nautical miles away. Ground speed 448 knots. Got a crosswind of 39 knots, no problem. Got fuel on board, everything looks good. We've got happy passengers, happy people in the chat. Everything is good. What a way to get started for the weekend. Early start to the weekend. Hunter says, I just timed out John Cole for... No problem, no problem. Call Me Lexon says, thinking about buying Microsoft 2024. Is it worth it? I think it is. But, you know, if you're still sitting on the fence... I'd wait, wait a little longer, maybe a couple more weeks, see what happens. They're constantly updating it. I mean, they're not constantly updating it. They're probably like getting data from all the bugs, and they're pushing out. They pushed out a little update already, pushing out a bigger update now. Yeah, so I think in the next months it's going to get better. But you have to also ask yourself like what you're looking for in it. If you want all your payware sceneries and aircraft from Microsoft 2020 to be working in 2024, not quite yet. But if you want to do career mode and fly general aviation, or get a chance to fly some of the new iniBuild default airplane, which by the way are really good, then do it. But I mean, if you hold off now, it's okay. Eventually, I think you will buy it. That's just my feeling. I think going forward, this will be the simulator. Passance is in the house and love the name. Welcome aboard. It was probably Velocity 1 by Turtle Beach. Harry's asking, how's my wife? Harry, my wife is well, thank you. But thank you for asking. I'll let her know that you were asking. Call me Lexan says, I need to get some new flight sim gear before I play flight sim again. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there. I'm using right now the Thrustmaster side stick, Thrustmaster Airbus side stick, and then I've got the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke and throttle. I got it as a, no, I didn't get it as a combo actually. I just bought the yoke and then I bought the throttles online for like, I think they were on sale for like 99 bucks. Or maybe that's the price that they are, but no, I think they were on sale for like 99. And then I've got the Thrustmaster Airbus throttles, the complete quadrant that I'm not even using. I should actually, just because I've been flying Microsoft, or sorry, only Airbuses for the last couple of weeks. Super Damon James says, it wasn't the HOTAS, think Xbox controller with extra stuff on it. Yeah. Turtle Beach makes good products though, by the way, guys. They do. Call me Lexan says, just got done with my dinner. Nice. What'd you have for dinner? And how was it? Bell 525 Relentless says, why they get off so early? I don't know. I mean, you know, they're volunteering, right? So it's good. I mean, when we do get them, it's good, but I can't force anybody to give me radar coverages. Speaking about that, let me just do a quick check and see what the Vatsim event for tomorrow is, guys. If you want to know, Vatsim does events daily around the virtual world. Fridays and Saturdays, particularly VAT USA, they do events. So maybe one day soon I'll actually participate in one, and you guys will get to see the chaos that ensues in some of them, especially when it's a crossfire. You know, you've got two different airports and you've got like 100 aircraft in each direction, you know, to and from. And then you've got these professional Vatsim controllers. I mean, they're good. They do a good job controlling everything. It's chaos. So for tomorrow, today is the 5th. Tomorrow, there's the Vatsim event. All you got to do is go VAT USA on your you know, Google search or whatever provider you're using or a search engine. Tomorrow is the Winter Howl FNO. So they are hosting Boston, Indy Center, Cleveland, and Washington. So East Coast flying. And it starts at 7 p.m. 7 to 11 Eastern time. I'm tempted to do one to show you guys, to stream one. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it for this weekend, but in the future, it's something that we can think about. Yeah, just finish your gumbo. Nice. Super Damon James says, no, I've been searching those words for when he advertised it and I can't find it. I don't remember which I saw it in. It would be perfect for me. Pursuant says, I bought Game Pass 3 months ago and waiting for a sale for Microsoft 2024. Game Pass has both Microsoft 2020 and 24. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure how much Game Pass is. Pursuants, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. We're looking for 515 subs today. Call Me Lexan says, I heard the Boeing yoke is really good. It's pretty good. I mean, mine is a little worn, and I think maybe I might have accidentally bumped into it once or twice, or put my chair against it. Yeah, it kind of like bangs to the left for me all the time. I have to recalibrate it every flight. But the feel of it is really good. Really good. Call Me Lexan says, I had some Wendy's. Oh, I haven't had Wendy's in a long time. Got some spicy nuggets. Oh, it sounds great. I think maybe I'll do chicken tomorrow. I'm scared to do Vatsim. No, you know what? I was even as a real pilot, even having a real radio certificate or license. Actually, it's a radio license. You know, and I talked to real controllers. The first time I got on Vatsim, I was nervous too. So my suggestion is watch videos. You know, come watch my channel. Watch when we're talking. Get familiar with some of the lingo, some of the call sign sayings, the phonetic alphabet. And then when you jump in on Vatsim, you've got two options. You can go in as an observer. So you go in and, you know, log in as an observer, and you can go to an airport and just sit there and listen as people talk or other virtual pilots communicating. Or my suggestion, get your feet wet right away. Go to an airport where there's a controller but not a lot of traffic, and they're going to help you out. Chances are, even, you know, you go to one of those airports, might even be a new controller there in the same, you know, he's got, you know, butterflies in their stomach too. So that's when I first started, that's how I did it. Actually, the first time I got on Vatsim, I went to Jamaica, and there was one controller in Jamaica and two aircraft, and the controller was fantastic. He was a good guy, and I told him, first time on Vatsim, you know, had trouble reading the IFR clearance, but he helped me out, and yeah, it just started out like that, going in a few times to some of these lesser busy airports, getting exposure, building up the confidence, and slowly, within a week, I was on my way to Miami. I remember I did a flight from Montego Bay to Miami, and I had full coverage, and I did it. Yeah, I did it on Vatsim. It was really cool. Bell 525 Erland says, doesn't Vatsim ask for your photo ID before you can join them along with personal information? Yeah, you know, I actually had a fight with them when I first started. I didn't want to, but yeah, you know what? You just show a photo ID, edit out your personal information. Like if I gave a driver's license, I just scratched out all my personal information, photo ID, and then what I've actually got written down, they accepted it. It is what it is. I know some people don't like it. I did it once, never had to do it again. And, you know, it's all in the past now. I don't even look the same anymore. I grew a beard. But yeah, you got to do it. Pursuance is asking, are you Canadian? Indeed I am. I am Canadian, living in the Greater Toronto area in Southern Ontario. Wow, look at this, 514 subs. Thank you so much. One more. We're one more. I do apologize for my alert not working. I'm going to try to troubleshoot once the stream is done. Once the stream is done, I'll look into the OBS here. But whoever just subscribed, I believe it was you, Pursuance. Welcome aboard. Puka says, do you think the 2024 version will go on sale? That I don't know. Probably not. Call me Lexan. I have subbed. Oh, it was you. Thank you guys. Chase says, Vatsim does not ask for anything. Oh, well, there you go. They asked me. So maybe they changed it now. Did not have to put a photo ID. Nice. Dad of Brain Rot is in the house. Welcome. I love the name. Flight number is, if you look at the OBS, the banner, the overlay, NKS 510. NKS, that is the ICAO code for Spirit Wings, 510. Dad of Brian Rod, thank you so much for that. Yeah, it's in the overlay too, guys. So above the Christmas lights on the display there, it says right to the right of ETA C/S. That is the call sign NKS 510. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I actually live in Houston. Hello, nice. Nice. Well, we're on our way to Houston. I'm glad you stopped into the stream, and I'm glad you're chatting along. Look at this. We're at 516 now. Holy smokes. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's go for 520. Why not? I'm super excited. Also, I'm tracking you. Right on. Perfect. Let's just hope I do a good landing. But yeah, it's nice. We've got the sunset now. I'm not on real time here, guys. Otherwise, you know, we're getting close to the winter months here. We're still in fall, but the days are getting smaller here. The light, the sun sets earlier now, especially here where I live in Southern Ontario, 4 o'clock, and the sun is down. All right, 18 of us in here. 18 likes. Let's keep them coming. Keep those subs coming and those likes. Just try to get as many likes as we can. And we're 4 away from 520. Yeah, guys, you know, don't be scared to join Vatsim. Do it. There's controllers that'll help you. You know, there's great tutorials on YouTube. There's different ways that you can get your practice. You know, you can work on your call signs even when you're not connected to the Vatsim. And yeah, there's ways to get yourself acclimated and ready to use it. But once you get on it, it's more rewarding. Like, if you want to create a level of realism to like real life flying, well, when you've got all these extra tools to help you recreate, you know, something that people do in real life, like actual pilots do, I think it's amazing. And there's a lot of professionalism in Vatsim. So a little bit of practice, yeah, get in, get familiar with it, and yeah, just do it. Do it. Join my flights. We can do the conga line flights. I'd love nothing more than to grow a conga line of subscribers and followers, and for us to be going to a destination. Hunter says, I like how NB we got 2 snow days in a row. That's incredible. What about tomorrow? You think you're gonna get one tomorrow? Chase, thank you so much, Chase. Yeah, we're at 516. Let's go. Yeah, 4 more. Can we do it? On that road to 1,000, guys. So this weekend we're going to be doing a 500 sub celebration stream, and we're going to be flying from Denver to Honolulu. I haven't picked the date or time just yet, but it'll be sometime this weekend, and more than likely it'll be in Microsoft 2020. And I'll try to get Microsoft 2020 to look even prettier than it already does. Looking into getting that Rex Atmos and seeing if these filters will help it get looking like Microsoft 2024. The sky, the filters in Microsoft 2024 are really, really good, guys. Really good. And the sharpness and the clarity of the flight decks, the modeling, the shadows, the light, very good, very good. Chase says, I like the Christmas lights on the stream. I know, right? I was so happy when I got them. I've been looking at them for a while. And then when we started the stream, I forgot about them. I forgot to enable them, and then I just remembered, and here they are. They look cool. Vincent M is here. Thank you so much for joining again. Still waiting for that Indonesian airspace stream. We're gonna do it. We'll do it in the coming weeks. It'll probably be in Microsoft 2020 though. But I haven't forgotten Vincent. We're gonna get it all set up. I want to try to get some more people that are watching the stream to join us on Vatsim. I've got a regular. He's also a mod now, a newly minted mod. He actually donated to the channel today, so I do appreciate that. Hunter always rides along with me, and Mr. Chase once in a while, if his schedule fits, then he rides along. But yeah, if we can get more people to come along and fly along, that'll be so sweet. And we'll make a flight in Indonesia. Puka says, I heard that 2024 is bad and it glitches a lot. I mean, it's better than it was 2 weeks ago. It still does have its quirks, which are probably, a lot of them are going to get addressed now. I believe tomorrow they're pushing out an update. Or is it? No, December 9th. So it's like next week. And it'll hopefully address a lot of the issues. Now, if you own it, I read in one of the forums actually today where if you're really plagued with the bugs, Microsoft is even recommending that you just uninstall it and reinstall it, and it should cut the bugs in half. Chase, it runs fine. Yeah, even for me, I mean, it's good. The only thing that I'm having trouble with it now still is when I want to end everything, it won't let me quit to desktop. It gets stuck. Yeah, Chase, don't worry about that. Don't. Hunter says, yes, I'm a regular for flying if I can do my sim does not crash. Yep. So Vincent, I don't know if you're still in the chat here, but anywhere in particular you want to see for Indonesia? Is there any routes or any destinations? No, Chase, you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. Let's just enjoy the Christmas lights or holiday lights, as you want to call them. I prefer Christmas lights. Four away, man. We're 4 away from man. I'm calling Chase man. We're 4 away from 520 subs. What's our likes at? How are we doing for the likes? Oh, 18 likes and 2 away from 20 likes, guys. On this beautiful sunset. So yeah, guys, Microsoft 2024, the lighting is so good. You know, the sky lighting is good. The shadows, the reflections, the sharpness, it's good. The only thing I will say, hopefully it'll get addressed on the next stream, or sorry, not on the next stream, on the next update, is the clouds. There's a little bit of pixelation on the clouds. I don't know if that has to do with my internet connection. I'm thinking my internet connection is good, but there still is room for these clouds to get smoother looking. I remember in Microsoft 2020, you had to go into the config file and change one of the grain values from like 0 to 1 or 1 to 0. I can't remember. And then that sorted that out. What time do you at once you were spamming? Wait, who got timed out? It's not even showing up on my chat. All right, we are on Vatsim, so that doesn't mean because we don't have a controller that we don't continue to look to make sure that there's no other traffic in the area. One way to do that, the way that I do it, guys, is Vatsim radar. I've got it opened up on my desktop, and I just look around to see if there's any traffic in the area. There isn't in the immediate. However, on our way to Houston, you know, we've got one aircraft that has just departed and two aircraft sitting on the apron. And of course, we look for the controllers as well. We look at the navigational display here, just a little over 200. Oh, I'd say right on the 240 nautical mile ring here. We've got the airport. Top of descent now, less than 160 nautical miles. Once this little bar here, which indicates that descent line, gets a little closer, we're going to go ahead and brief for the arrival, get all our particulars in, and make our way down. Hopefully, we still got a little bit of light as we're doing that. I don't want to fiddle around with the time setting now. It's good watching these sunset. I can't see him. No, it's, you know, if you've done something, then it's good. If he's going to make trouble. So I think this is going to be my first time landing in the A321 iniBuild. I can't remember. Oh, 19 likes. We're one more away. I'm the only one who sees him. All right, Hunter, you do your thing. Thank you so much. But guys, you know what? I can't wait to get back into the iFly. I gotta get back into the iFly Max there. Now there is a Max in a Microsoft 2024, a Sobo. I tried configuring it. I thought I was going to do today's flight in that. Configured all the key bindings, the throttles, and all that sort of good stuff, and it just doesn't work for me. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I did almost get it to the runway for takeoff, and the sounds are incredible on it. The sound of the Asobo Max is incredible. It's so good. And I think tomorrow the PMDG freighter version releases. So I'll be picking that up. Yeah, I don't see him, Hunter, or Chase. Yeah, guys, sometimes you just have to go out and refresh the YouTube as well. No? Sorry, guys, I'm just reading a message here. Hold on, I gotta respond to a text. My apologies, guys. All right. Now let's check it out from the wing. Yeah, look at the colors here, the different shades of purple. This looks good. All right. A little over 80 nautical miles to top of descent. If we look at the continued track to the runway here to the airport, we've got like another speed restriction here with the speed or altitude restriction with the magenta dot there. Yeah, see if we look on our flight plan. So when we get to Bay, this is the Seoul 1 arrival. Bay, there's a magenta asterisk here. 250, maintain 250 at 13,000 feet. Oh, and then of course we're going to cross-reference that to the actual plates, the approach plates and the stars. Well, in case you guys are wondering, 235 nautical miles to the destination. Airborne now for 1 hour and 18 minutes, 1 hour and 56 minute total flight time. So we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. We're going to get busy soon. Oops. I just shut off my YouTube. Like my chat, sorry, not the actual YouTube. All right. So we got time now. Let's go ahead and brief the arrival. And then we'll take our time getting everything set in. All right, so METAR TAF for Houston here. Today's date, time. 030 at 17, gusting 21. That's going to be a challenge. 030, I'm going to write this down. I don't need the gust, but I need the sustained winds. So 030 at 17, gusting 21. Visibility is 10 statute miles. Clouds scattered 4,200, broken 25,000. Temperature, I do need that. Temperature is 19 degrees Celsius. Dew point is 8 degrees Celsius. And then the altimeter is 3020. All right. Oh, look at this. I can update it. Interesting. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's cool. So I've got updated weather now. Temperature is 18, as it should be, because, you know, we're getting into the nighttime. And the altimeter is 3024. Ah, thank you so much, iniBuilds. This is good. And the winds, oh, everything's changed. At least I don't have a gust now. They are still 030 at 11 now, though. Ah, which is good. Cool. We're going to get that all programmed in soon. How are we doing today? Chase, I'm doing good. I'm actually tired again. I don't know why I just getting tired now. I think it has something to do with the weather. Week is pretty much over. I'm ready to travel. Nice. Yeah, you're going away this weekend, aren't you? Safe travels. All right, guys, 40, no, is that 80? That's still 80. Yeah, less than 80. I might as well go ahead and get the information all set in. That way it'll be easier for us. All right, so go to the perf page, cruise, descent, approach. This is the page that I need. Let's go ahead and fill in the data here. So QNH, we did get the updated weather. 3024 in the altimeter, 3024. Perfect. Temperature now is 18 degrees Celsius. First reading had us at 19. Well, that's good. Winds now are died down a little bit to 030 at 11. 030 at 11. Perfect. Transition altitude 18,000. Indeed it is. Go ahead and that in. Approach speed 136. You know what? Let's keep it. 136. Barrow, we are expecting runway 08, right? So I'll pull up the approach plate for that. 08 right. Hopefully everything will be programmed. If anything, I'll just hand fly it like I did on the last stream there. ILS 295 for the decision height. So Barrow 295. It's all set. Perfect. We're all ready to rock and roll. Try to get a greaser landing. Where's JSD? I'm not sure. Ah, look at this. We hit 20 likes. Right on, guys. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And we're like 4 away from 520. 4 more and we hit 520 subs. Holy smokes. Still a small channel, guys, and I do appreciate, you know, the closeness of the chat. Like everybody's just, I mean, I got my regulars in here and we talk and we chat. I love it when new people come in and subscribe and chat as well. Yeah, that's the game plan, is to grow it, grow the community, grow the channel. You know, share the love of that's it. Can't talk anymore for today. Share the love of aviation and flight simming, computers, food. All that sort of good stuff. All right, let me see if I can dim some of these displays here for our arrival. That looks good. Plus, we're testing them out. That looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and toggle that. That looks better. That looks good. See, the colors are better. The only thing I don't like, these are too bright. So let's go ahead and try to dim these down a little. Oh, not off. That. Not off. And then there's on this. Sorry, guys. I'm amusing myself here. And then from this side here. So guys, as you get into the nighttime, even if you're flying a real aircraft, you want to get the lighting set up correctly. The reason for that is to make sure that your eyes are adapted and not you know, distracted with lights, so you can actually see outside. And it takes about 30 minutes for your eyes to get adjusted to night. Skymaster, when are you flying in real life? You know, it's been a while now. I've got to get up soon. But the weather hasn't been cooperating, Chase. I think it's been a couple of months now for sure. Probably now during the Christmas holidays. I'm gonna try to rent and go up. But I'm not gonna lie. Even though flying is better in the winter, as in terms of like performance, you know, the air is more dense, the aircraft performs better, the lifting capabilities and such. I hate doing the walkarounds in like minus 20 degree weather. I hate it. And then you get in the aircraft and you sit in there for 10 minutes trying to warm up. Well, I'm gonna try to go in the next month. Help me here. What is spamming? I don't want to get banned. Oh no, Bell 525. It's probably not gonna happen with you. Spamming is where, you know, like you're just saying the same thing over and over again, or you're writing, you know, the same word over and over, like no, or whatever word, you know, swearing, spamming, using exclamation marks, that sort of stuff. Yeah, you don't need to worry about that. It's only sometimes, you know, like little kids come in here and you see their friends, or their friends are watching too, and then they're probably like, dare me to, you know. So, and they're all getting a laugh out of it. Next time you fly, come up to North Bay. Yeah, I could do that. I still want to go to Winnipeg. Probably not going to be now until the new year. I've got a friend that lives out in Winnipeg that I've got to go see. But yeah, Hunter, we can do that. Maybe one day I'll get a chance to meet JSD, or be funny if JSD and I like knew each other. I'm not saying we do, but yeah, no need to worry about that. Plus, I got Nightbot in here too. That Nightbot will time out if anything, and then it'll give a description why it timed out. All right, guys, that top of descent is getting awfully close here. We're gonna get ready to start going down. I do apologize, guys. I'm starting to feel a little tired again. Hey, you know why? It's because I was drinking tea today. I decided to give the coffee a break for today, and just because I'm running low on beans, and I didn't go out to buy some new coffee beans, so I was like, you know what, save the coffee for the wife, and I'll drink tea today. But it doesn't give me the same kick as coffee does. So for the next stream, I'm gonna be thoroughly caffeinated. We're ready to go. All right. And let me look at the approach plate here. So the beginning of the approach all the way down to 2,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get that dialed in. And once we hit the top of descent bar, I'm going to click the button here. And we'll monitor the descent profile. Guys, if you're tracking on Vatsim radar, I'm getting up really close now to the coast of Texas here. For those of you that are familiar with the scenery, I'm direct right now, Galveston. So nose is pointing right to Galveston. Hey, we gotta go and get Chase too. We gotta fly down to Florida and meet up with Chase. Chase, maybe in February we'll do a getaway. I'm joking. All right, 10 nautical miles, top of descent. Hunter says, what is your favorite type of tea, favorite type of coffee, and favorite cafe? Ooh, this are all great questions. So favorite tea is black tea, English breakfast. I like Earl Grey too, but English breakfast. Favorite type of coffee is black coffee, medium roast or dark. Favorite cafe, I gotta say it, I hate to say it, guys, I'm sorry, but Starbucks, or as some of my friends like to call it, Starbucks. You know who you are. If you're watching, I'm sorry, but that's how you say it. Starbucks. All right, top of the set is coming up right now. I like Starbucks, and then Tim Hortons is my second place. Actually, you know what, guys? Now that you got me talking about coffee, not only do I want to have one so it'll wake me up properly, but McDonald's in Canada here has good coffee. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but they have good coffee. Oh, you like sweet tea? No, I don't put any sugar in my drinks, guys. I try to do that low carb thing. Chase doesn't drink coffee, you're better off. All right, top of descent here, guys. Let's go ahead and click it. Get ourselves lined up here. Throttle to idle. We'll watch those engines spool back really quickly. And we're going to try to catch that descent profile here. That little green dot. We want to try to keep it level here. And then as per our weights and the winds and all that sort of good stuff, our McDo has calculated everything and is going to get us on the right path to meet our target of 2,000 feet at a specific point. So really, really good. Starbucks is trash anyway. Don't let my wife hear you say that ever. She'll come up right now. Starbucks is her favorite. Oh, Starbucks is my favorite too, guys. Although when I'm in the States, we did have Dunkin' Donut. I don't know if Dunkin' Donut is throughout the United States. I think it is. And that coffee is good. JSD, have you ever had Dunkin' Donut coffee? I know JSD is a Canadian. Well, Chase, what's your favorite coffee? Oh, you don't drink coffee. I'm out of it now. I just hope I can land. Big thing in this 8, super good. Yeah, Starbucks is expensive, I know, but all the coffees now are expensive, guys. I mean, everything is expensive now. Wonder if I can dim this down too. Oh yeah, I can too. Trying to get the cockpit lighting in here nice and dim. What happened to Adam? I hope Adam is okay. Bell 525 Rolanda says, yeah, Dunkin' Donuts are in the States. Yeah, and they're actually good. Favorites is Timmy's. Yeah, of course Timmy's is good. Tim Hortons. Yeah, you'd be surprised. There's Tim Hortons all over the world now too. I mean, like they don't have like multiple stores, but they do have, you know, like single coffee shops. All right, let's look at that weather again. 3024. I'm gonna update it again and let's see. It's the same. This doesn't shouldn't change unless you know, unless the weather drastically changes. It changes like every hour or whatever time that they've put in. You know, like from 18 Zulu to 18 Zulu. Trying to get all the lighting adjusted here. Looks good. Ooh, this is bright. Up here we can go. Turn down. Oh, look at that. That's wrong. That shouldn't be like that. I'm not going to touch it now. Hunter says, when you come up, can we meet at one of the Tim Hortons near the airport? Sure. All right. Let's have a look-see here. 111 nautical miles left, guys. What are we doing with the time here? I want to make sure that we're on real time. Yeah, 1 hour and 36 minutes. 20 minutes left. "20 minutes till our arrival." Gulf Coast of Florida, man. You're living the life. When the weather's like this here, I'd love nothing more than to go down to Florida. But right after... Oh, look at this. My lights just shut off now. Interesting. Get the floodlights. Cool, that looks good. All right, let's look at the Vatsim radar here. No, nobody on radar, nobody on the airport here. Hopefully everything's gonna go good. I did spawn into that scenery before we started. It looked all right, so hopefully it's gonna be good for us for our arrival. All right, so we're going to be anticipating runway or expecting runway 8, right? I'll brief the airport diagram when we get a little bit closer in, but we're going to be coming around here. You can see from the top of the display. Let me see if I can zoom out. No, it doesn't show. Anyhow, we're going to be coming around, and then this will be like a downwind leg for the right base. Right base and then final. So we're going to be landing in the opposite direction. Going to go beyond the airport, turn right, and then get established for the ILS as your right. This blinking here now means that we're in the altimeter setting region. And go ahead and toggle this. And our altimeter setting was 3024. We got nice high pressure. 24. Let's double cross check. That looks good. We can look on our standby instrument. That looks good as well. And let's verify with the ATIS or the METAR 3024, so that's all good. Perfect, guys. Still on the descent profile, a little bit faster than our assigned speed. I could rectify it by just dropping some spoiler. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if it'll start trending down. Yeah. So speed tape here, guys, for those of you that aren't really familiar with the displays. Speed is on the left side, speed tape. It's called the speed tape, the altitude tape, and then your attitude indicator, your artificial horizon, however you want to call it, your heading indicator, and then your autopilot parameters. All right, let's go ahead and retract. Because now we're falling a little bit too slow. Let's see if we can get back on the speed. And I'm seeing there's a little circle here for the internet. I think my internet is kind of having a hard time today. JSD, where are you, JSD? Did you fall asleep? Eddie is in the house. Eddie, welcome, welcome. Welcome aboard. Guys, thank you so much for being in here on your Thursday afternoon, evening. Hunter, I hope you ride along on the next one. Ed E in the house. What? 4 away, guys. Can we get 4 more subs? Oh, I wonder if there's a way. Yeah, sure there is. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's a way to dim that as well. Oh, even the sounds on this are nice. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but here's a screenshot. I like the Christmas lights. Right on. Everybody does. I know, right? Hey, 'tis the season. I know. I got them today, and then when we started the stream, I forgot about it. But then they just. But thank God it was like near the beginning of the stream. I was like, oh yeah, I got these. This is a peaceful flight. Yeah, it is. It's kind of got me all sleepy now too, you know. I'm not going to lie. It's just the ambiance, you know, the The flight deck sounds are like so. It's nice and quiet. I'm not talking to anybody on radar. You know, the chat is nice and chill. It's nice. I'm having a good time. Really, really chill. It's nice today. You know. Plus, I never had coffee, so I'm kind of mellow in that way too. You know, even though tea is good and it has a little bit of caffeine in it, it's not the same. It's not the same. Same, you feel sleepy? Yeah. I mean, it's a combination of things too, right? Like environmental. It's cold outside, and we've had bad weather here in Southern Ontario the last few days. Thursday with the boys, you got it. Yeah, I'm gonna try, like I said, so the plan, if I do a stream, okay, so here's how it's gonna go. If I stream tomorrow, I'm not sure just yet if I will for tomorrow, but our next leg is going to be from Houston to Denver. If I don't stream tomorrow, or if I do stream tomorrow, that'll be the leg. If I don't, and we decide to do the celebration flight on Sunday, I'll try to stream that leg on Saturday. If I've got to look at my weekend schedule, if I choose to do Saturday for that 500 sub celebration, then I'll just kind of do like a deadhead to Denver. We'll just start it off in Denver. I want to get myself lined up for that celebration flight. Lined up meaning in position. Like I want to try to get to that airport that I'm going to fly out of. All right, I'm really impressed with the sounds. The engine sounds are great. All right, coming up to 10,000 feet, I might as well go ahead and start getting things prepped now for the landing. So let's go ahead and get these landing lights turned on. We'll get the nose light on as well. Seatbelt sign now can come on. That looks good. We've got the MCDU programmed for the arrival. We are going to be expecting the ILS 008 right approach. That's all locked in there as well. All the particulars for the perf is set up too. All we got to do now is advise our cabin crew to be seated for the landing, which I'll do right now. Cabin crew, please prepare for landing. Thank you. So they're going to do their thing now and make sure that the tray tables and seats are in their full upright position. They're going to make sure that you know, all the passengers are seated with their seatbelt sign, or sorry, with their seatbelts fastened. If they've got any loose objects, those are all tucked away underneath the seats. Making sure that all the window blinds now are open, like in the up position, and then shortly they'll be telling the passengers to put away their electronic devices for the landing. So they still got a little bit more to do as we descend, but they'll be ready for our arrival. We are joining a lot of airlines because it's like we are quitting and joining other airlines. Oh yeah, and that's okay. We're still, you know what? We're so put it this way, Hunter. So we fly for Skymaster One Airlines, all right, and we're subleased to all the other airlines, so they contract us out. That's how we'll do it. So in that respect, then we get to fly for all the airlines. Which happens in real life. I mean, airlines sometimes will lease aircraft that belong to other airlines, you know, to operate on their route. So that's what we are. Skymaster One Airlines. And then we get leased out. Or we get contracted out. Wow, look at these Christmas lights on the You know, when it gets dark out. I'm watching on the display here. It looks pretty cool. Should do a vote for the Christmas lights. Oh, they're blinking too. I am Pilot Hunter McLeod. You got it. Yes, you are. Let's start getting ready to lock it in, boys. Lock in those landing calculations. Oh, look at our waypoint here. Chicken. I like looking at some of these waypoint names. Philly, Chicken, Prey, Smoker, Shiv, Palma, and there's Manuel, and then we'll join our arrival, Elopa, Matan, so forth. All right, cool. Almost there, guys. We're almost there. Hunter says the Chase is back. Welcome back, Chase. Hunter says the lights make the stream feel more festive. Indeed. Oh, look at this. This is incredible. Just, you know, I shouldn't even talk. I can make a short out of this. Breaking through the clouds. You guys are going to see it now. Although I have a feeling my frames are really low. Looks like it's stuttering a little bit. I made myself a protein shake. Nice. All right, I'm gonna brief that airport diagram now and to make sure that we're gonna be landing on the appropriate or on the right runway. All right, so we've got 8 left and right. We are taking a runway right, 2 parallel runways, and it's to the left of the airport. Sorry, it's to the left of the terminals. So we've got 2 parallel runways, we've got the terminals, and then we've got a far runway on the right side. And then we've got 2 parallel runways that are close together, kind of in the northwest position. All right. So when we get off, it'll be a right turn off, and I'll try to get off on taxiway November. One of the high-speed taxiways near the end of the runway. Runway length, guys, is 9,402 feet long. A lot of runway. I think we're going to be okay. Should I make a short of your reaction to hitting 500? Oh, yeah. I should. I got to find it. That's a great idea, Hunt. All right, getting ready. Yeah, my internet is kind of struggling here. I can see it. It happens. All right, I think the airport is right up here. This looks all right. I think there's traffic lights out here. Cool. All right, we're going to be turning downwind now. Won't be long until we turn final. Autopilot is still on. We're all prepped and ready to go. All we need to do now is, actually, we can do it now. We can arm our spoiler. Let's get our spoiler armed. Almost 10,000 foot runway. It is dry. you know, but I do want to hit one of those earlier high-speed exits. So let's go ahead and do auto brake low. All we've got left now to do is gear and flaps, which we'll get on the base leg and final. A little bit of turbulence out here. This does look good, guys. The night lighting in here looks good. I mean, the night lighting in Microsoft 2020 was good as well, but this just looks a little better. The environment looks a little more real. You know, you've got the haze and, you know, cloud obstruction, like obstructing the horizon, and then more clear and crisp near the frontier. It looks good. It looks good. The sounds in here are incredible too. The airplane sounds. All right, if we look at the MCDU, we've got it looks like some kind of restriction here. 210 at 3,000 feet. I don't want to get too low from out here. But anyway, this is the airport. These were the two closer north-south oriented runways. We've got the one off to the right that we were briefing off, and then we've got the two parallel ones on the other side of the terminal here. Can I zoom in anymore? I'm going to be landing on one of the runways over here. Barely see it. I don't know, guys. This is payware scenery, but it's been ported over from Microsoft 2020. It's a little bit bright, and it looks a little cartoony. Actually, not as bad as some other ones I've seen, to be honest. But still, it would be nice to, you know, to see the terminal illuminated differently, and then all of this just a little darker. Hunter says one day we should go to Washington Ronald Reagan Airport on the river, visual runway 19. Yeah, we can do that. I actually own Washington scenery. Great idea. All right, Elopo it wants us at 2,000 feet. Once we get out a little bit further, I'm going to go direct Elopo. Vishal 926 is here. Welcome aboard. Are you able to control the aircraft when you are in showcase camera mode? We were able to in 2020, but can't anymore in 2024. I've never used that mode, so I don't know. Oh, I think I'm stuck now. All right, let's make sure that we're on speed here. I want to get a little bit out, or at least a beam, Elpo. Yeah, so Vishal, I can't answer your question because I don't know, like, what camera mode are you talking about? Controlling the aircraft? No, when I'm outside of the aircraft, I'm not really controlling it. Or at least it's hard to. I mean, sometimes I'll try to, you know, I'll manually be flying an approach and then try to go into the window view, but it's hard to control. I'm not sure if I answered your question correctly, but I do appreciate you stopping in and asking the question. I will tell you one thing about the controls, though. They are different from Microsoft 2020. When you press the INS key, yeah, it's different. It's different. I had a gripe with that right from the beginning. The keys are just everything is messed.
2,500.
Check. Oh, look at this. I got another sub. Now this one actually worked. Vishal 926, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Skymaster 1. All right, you know what? Just because our altitude is low now, and I know the top altitude for Elopo is 2,000 feet. It's only 500 feet. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And start the approach. Yeah, it's different, man. I'm going to have to play around with it. I'm still having trouble with it. It's just a mess. It's a mess. Yeah, I wish there was a way that you could just erase everything, all the key bindings, and then just spend the 10 minutes and remap everything the way that you want to. That's my only big gripe with Microsoft 2024. All right, might as well make a call. Oh, there is CTAF. Hold on, let me see if there's a CTAF out here. I believe there is. So dot CTAF KIAH. No. Yeah. Okay. 2535. All right. Houston traffic, Spirit Wings 510 turning final for the ILS 0 right approach. Houston traffic. All right, we're still out a little bit here, but it'll give us time to slow down and get set up. We're 15 nautical miles out. Yeah, Vishal, that's all you got to do, man. You got to just play around with it. I'm doing it too. And the thing, you know, another thing that I don't like is every aircraft, I mean, every livery, or at least in the past, every livery, you had to rebind everything, so. I could be doing something wrong. All right, let's go ahead and align the approach, get it all set up. And we're aiming for one of these two runways on the left side here. We are quite low here, but it'll pick up. Still 2,000 feet. Yeah, welcome aboard, and thank you so much for the subscription. Wow, we're at 517. On our way. All right, it's taking us all the way back now to our final approach speed. Let's go ahead and notch a flap here. Speed check is good. We're right at the line here. All right, so auto brake now is set to low. Spoilers are armed, and all we've got is flaps and gear to go. Once I get established, we'll drop the gear. Chaser game is fine. I know. You know what? It's partly my fault for the bindings, because when I first got into it, I thought all the bindings were like the same as 2020, and then I just started fiddling around and just pressing buttons, clicking, and you know, just doing the natural thing of like just, oh, I know what I'm doing without not knowing what I'm doing, and then I messed it all up. I'm sure you guys have done that too with other things. All right, gear can come down. Let's go ahead.
Traffic time 2737, taxing the
We can
runway
watch
1
this.
5 left, November Alpha, November Echo, Whiskey Whiskey.
What happened to JSD? Did he fall asleep? All right, speed check good. Let's go ahead. Flaps 2. Let's get our seatbelts on, and we're ready to go. Houston traffic, Spirit Wings 510 established, ILS is 08 right. Houston traffic. All right, flaps 3. And then it'll be a right turnout, guys. Right turnout, short taxi to the ramp. So the wing lights are illuminating the sky. JSD is having a time with his pillow, I know. Well, one more day left in the work week. All right, let's do a final landing check here now. Let's make sure everything is good. Landing lights are on, seatbelt sign is on, gear is down and locked, flaps are full, and spoiler is armed. Pre-landing checklist is complete. That is my checklist. It's not a actual checklist. Bell 525's got the sign there. Nice.
1000.
Checked my aircraft. Let's go ahead. Delay in that. All right, autopilot off. My airplane. Got a little bit of a crosswind here, 15 knots, but no problem. Not a problem. A little low. I'm watching the pappies. Watching the speed here. Crap! I don't think I got my reversers binded right, so it'll just be manual braking.
400. 300.
A little bit of turbulence.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
100.
50 over the numbers.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Retard. 5. Retard.
All right. I'm scared to put the reversers out, but anyway, decel. We've got the auto brakes here. It's doing its thing through 100 knots. Let's see if we can hit that high-speed taxi. 80 knots. We can go ahead and get that off. And here we are. Let's hold that center line. Oh, I missed the landing rate. I just looked at it when it was disappearing. Let me know what the landing rate was. Manual braking here. The runway here. Make sure we're cleared beyond the old short line, which is coming up right now. Nice landing. Yeah, it was nice. I don't know what the landing rate was, though. 304? I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, we're going to stop here. And let's announce. Houston traffic, Spirit Wings 510 clear runway 08 right. Houston traffic. Go ahead and get these lights on. Go to the taxi light. We'll get APU started. We can bring up our spoilers. And the flaps, we'll watch the flaps come up. Hold F2 for reverse if you're using 2020 keyboard binding. Yeah, I usually do, but I've messed that up too. So I don't even have those bindings now. All right, flaps up and locked, and let's just taxi to the ramp. So we did get off on November, and that was the intended. That was the intended exit point. All right. Now we're just going to taxi and find a gate. I don't have a preference. So right turn here. Maintaining situational awareness, guys. We want to make sure that there's aircraft in our way. We're clear on the left side.
Houston traffic, John 2737, departing runway 15 left, pit 5 departure. Houston.
All right, I'm just going to pull up to one of the gates up here. Let's come up in here. Chase says I'll donate next stream if I can. No worries, man. No worries. There's no obligation. I do appreciate it, but yeah, you don't have to. Chase, thank you so much. Yeah, have a great weekend. All right, so this is Payware Scenery, FS Dream Team, Houston. Ported over from Microsoft 2020. It looks okay. Looks good. I mean, it hasn't been optimized for 2024, but whatever. And I'm just going to take just one run. It is lonely here. I think there was one other aircraft taking off from you. Let me see if I can get GSX. Probably GSX needs some updating as well, as it always does. D8 medium, perfect. Follow me, no. Menzies, yeah. Let's see if it'll spawn in. Yeah, and it did. Perfect. So we've got our crew waiting for us here. Go ahead and get those taxi lights off. I don't want to blind the ground personnel here. Get that APU bleed on. Nice and easy. Oh. Stand by here, guys. I'm gonna... The brakes are really sensitive here. Let's get the strobes. All right, nice and easy to gate. No pressure, right? There's people watching. All right, will we make it? Will we make it? Skirts. Too far. All right, here we are, guys. Let's go ahead and get the brake on. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Houston. Thank you so much for flying along, guys. I do appreciate everything that happened today. Got our first donations in the chat. Thank you so much for to JSD and Hunter for the donations. You were my very first donations. I'll never forget it. I actually screenshotted it. Thank you for all the subscriptions, guys. Vishu, thank you so much, or Vishal, sorry, and everybody else that has subscribed in today's stream. Guys, thank you. We're on our way to 1,000. I really appreciate it. Doom's play style just joined. Welcome aboard, sir. Have you tried the fly-by-wire A380? It's an awesome aircraft. Indeed it is. I have flown it. You can check it out on some of my previous streams, but it's I've only played it on Microsoft 2020. We'll give it a try in Microsoft 2024 soon. But thank you so much for joining Doom's playstyle. I hope you can subscribe to the channel as well before we stop the stream today, and catch you on the next one. I'm going to hang out here now for a bit. I'm going to get the deboarding process underway. I'm going to make sure that all the baggage starts getting offloaded, and then we'll call it a stream. So let's go ahead. First things first, I'm not going to let anybody deboard before shutting down the engines. So we'll make sure that the APU bleed is on, which it is. And let's go ahead and shut her down. Number 2, number 1 off. And it should switch over. Should flick the lights. Maybe it will once they spool down. And once they stop, seatbelt sign can come off. And in the meantime, let's try to get connected to the gate here. Operate jet bridge. Default. All right, let's see if it'll work. Oh yeah, it's coming through. Perfect. All right, it didn't click over. And of course, the most important thing here now is seatbelt sign is off. Go back to GSX and request deboarding. There it is, guys. Thank you so much, Doomsday Play. Welcome aboard. Yeah, 518. I'm sorry that the alert didn't go off, but welcome to the channel. Yeah, so A380 flying coming up. Guys, I spent a lot of time now since actually Microsoft 2024 has come out. It's time that I jump back into Microsoft 2020 and enjoy some of the excellent aircraft and scenery that I've got in there as well. So probably for the next flight, and maybe even for our celebration stream for hitting 500 subs, we'll be in Microsoft 2020. All right, guys, deboarding has started. I'm going to step out of the aircraft now, make sure that the baggage and all that sort of good stuff has been taken care of. And, you know, I'll get the first officer to start shutting down the aircraft. I'll sign all the papers and I'm out. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope to see you guys on the next stream. If you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord as well. And you can chat along in there and then offer up some route suggestions as well. Post a screenshot in the Discord. Oh, of the first donation? I will. All right, guys, I'm going to get off camera here. I'm going to hang around for maybe just a few more seconds, and I'll call it. Yeah, this is cool. See the ground handling. All right, Hunter, good night. Good night, guys. Yeah, have a great night. Enjoy your Fridays. It's the beginning of the weekend. Stay safe, stay good, stay kind, be good, and all that sort of fun stuff. And I'll see you all on the next one. Until then,